Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Starting to hit the end of the topics list for Algebra 2 Goal 3. What we're going to be doing is we're going to do quickly, right in a row, bam, 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 5 topics that are pitifully easy, but just in case you need a tutorial because it's been a while, especially if you need to be reviewing for the DSA. So we're going to dive right in, zoom in a little bit, and focus ourselves on only one topic at a time. So first things first, understanding the power rules of exponents. What they're looking to get you used to here is understanding the difference of the all-important parentheses. You need to understand the difference between something being inside the parentheses and something being outside the parentheses. So if we look here, that a squared is only attached, and I talked about this in other videos, it's only attached to the a. So if I'm writing this without exponents, that's 3 times a, because a is the only thing that's being squared. All right, so my answer then is going to be 3a squared. But then the difference comes over here, because now that 6 is inside the parentheses, so that 2 ends up going to both of them. So that is 6y times 6y, because the whole point of the chapter is that exponents are repeated multiplication. So what is 6 times 6? That is going to be 36. Y times y is y squared. So therein is the critical difference for this, the difference between being outside parentheses and being inside parentheses. That's what you got to keep in mind when you're looking at this topic. Next, we're going to get ourselves used to even just the fact that we're doing repeated multiplication. So y to the third, how many of those are there? 1, 2, 3. Y to the fourth, how many are those? 1, 2, 3, 4. And look, when you're doing all of that repeated multiplication, how many y's are there total? 7. That's what they're getting you used to here. So here we have a to the fifth, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times my other a here, which is just by itself. You can tell because there's no exponent. And how many a's are here total? 6. And you're starting to realize how easy some of these topics are going to be. Over here, power of a power rule. So we're getting you used to the fact that power times a power and is going to be multiplication. So power to a power is going to be multiplication. So what is 5 times 5? W to the 25th. What is 3 times 5? Z to the 15th. What is 4 times 4? W to the 16th. But then they try to play you in other places here because now they're getting you used to, again, doing the distribution. So what is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2? 2, 4, 8, 16. And then it'll be z to the fourth. This one, we're going to do these out. So what's 5 times 5 times 5? 125 u to the third. Do this out. That's 6 times 6, which is just 36 z squared. And you can kind of tell because the process is so mechanical, it becomes very rhythmic. And especially if you have decent mental math skills, you're going to end up doing a bunch of topics in Goal 3 in your head because that's how fast it's going to blow by. Now, put that one on pause, go back to the left. We're going to take this topic and take it to the next level. So now we have a lot of things that we're trying to distribute that little cube into here, here, and here. So negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5 is negative 125. W cubed is cubed. U to the 2 times 3 is 6. So you can see we're taking, scroll up for a second, we're taking these two topics and now combining them into one. That's what this one is doing. We're going to do this one. So 8 squared is 64. V to the 2 times 2 is 4. W to the 4 times 2, which is 8. Then do this one out. So 2 cubed is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. A to the 5th, B to the 3 times 5, which is 15. And you start to realize that, again, this is pretty simple stuff. And now the next topic, we're going to take it to the next level, but we're just going to finish this off. 8 squared is 64. U to the 4 times 2 is 8. V to the 2 times 2, which is 4. And now for the last one for this topic, look at this. I'm going to get this done in under 5 minutes. We're going to take this and we're again going to distribute to everything inside. So what is negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4? That is negative 64 to the y to the 3 times 3, which is 9. And then z to the 1 times 3, which is z cubed. So even though visually it's a lot messier than some of the stuff up here, you're still doing the same thing. They're just getting you used to it and slowly ticking up the difficulty curve. So a to the 2 times 2 is a to the 4th. 7 squared is 49, and then b to the 2 times 4 is b to the 8th. All right? Next up, v to the 2 times 2 is v to the 4th. 2 to the 7 squared, not 2 to the 7th. 7 squared is 49, and then 2w to the 3 times 2, which is 6. Distribute this in. V to the 2 times 5 is 10. Negative 2 to the 5th power, we already did it earlier, is negative 32. And then w to the 5 times 3, which is w to the 15. And you're using the same skill set over and over and over again. And look at that, in a little over 5 minutes, we've done an entire family of Algebra 2 Goal 3. Not bad at all. If you have any questions, let me know either in Google Classroom or in the comments. I will answer them to the best of my ability. Only 2 more families left as I continue to do this in reverse order. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. See you in the next one.